Oh, hi, I am live. Okay, so normally I don't do a live video, and it is a Monday morning here in the UK at the time that I am recording this. The reason I decided to do a Monday morning live video is because I just received a post delivery this box from, what is it, House of Beauty in the US. So House of Beauty, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I purchased 3 Bobbi Boss Escara wigs from House of Beauty in the US. The reason why I did that, I don't normally purchase from the US because of VAT and customs. For those who don't know what VAT is, and 50% of you won't because you're in America or may not know, VAT is value added tax. It is approximately, I think, 20% of certain products, and so typically things like wigs that I might purchase from the US, there will be the value of the total purchase, and then customs, or I'm sorry, the HMRC, the tax entity here in the UK, will take that number, times that by 0.2 for 20%, and that's how much tax I have to pay on it. Now, somehow, this came straight to my door by the postman, and I was not expecting that. How did they, category of item, merchandise, exemptions, detailed contents, they just put hair products. So I don't know how that got through HMRC. I don't know. Usually parcels of a certain value might get through if they're marked as a gift or something like that. And normally on purchasing wigs from the US, I would have to pay VAT at 20%. So, you know, so I can't do math at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. But anyways, I would normally pay 20% of the total cost of this. Let's see what value they put on it. Postage. I ended up paying about 20, I think it was about 25 USD in postage on this, which is actually not too bad shipping from the US, especially for wigs and things. Let's see, this came from Philadelphia. I certify. Oh, I see what they did here. I know why I didn't have to pay VAT or customs. Under quantity, they put 3 because there's 3 wigs in this box. The weight is only like 7.2 ounces, I think. They put the value of the 3 wigs at $1.95, and then they put a total value of $5.85. That falls pretty well below the threshold for charging VAT, so that's why I didn't get charged VAT or customs or anything. This just slid right through. So, honey, if you are in the UK and you want to be getting some American wigs with reasonable shipping, and you're looking for fashion wigs, I mean, I don't think House of Beauty carries anything like Jean Reno or Rene of Paris or anything like that, but if you want you some Bobbi Boss wigs from the US, House of Beauty, I'm very pleased with their filling out of the form. Anyway, so I'm live this morning with this parcel so that you can see with me as I'm opening it what I've got going on here. So as you can tell, I'm kind of looking like brain fog. Oh my god, see, this is why I don't do live videos, because I have so much brain fog. Christopher Walken. I look like Christopher Walken. Is it in A View to a Kill, where he has that creepy like white hair? I've been growing my hair out now for about a year. And my thyroid has been messed up lately, and so in about the last month I have swelled up and put on a bunch of weight, which I can see in my face. Not been feeling very good because of my thyroid. Before anyone mentions my hair color and saying that's why my hair has been breaking off and has been coming out, that's not the case. And the reason I say that is because I color my hair maybe twice a year anymore, because I have white, my hair is quite white in the front. I have quite a lot of white hair, and then I do have steely gray roots, and my roots are like probably like that long from the last time I had colored my hair like months ago. And also, I only wash my hair once a week. I take very good care of my hair. I use coconut oil on my hair, and I use that when I lighten my hair, and I'm very careful lightening my hair. My hair was actually already thinning in the front and going through another shedding cycle before I colored it. I tend to get scalp tenderness sometimes when my hair is going through a shedding cycle. And I'm sitting here like, I mean, hairs are just falling out. It's not bad though. This is actually a pretty thick head of hair for me. And this is more hair than I've had in a while. So I do notice that it's not great here in the front. Like, it's just kind of gross, but this is actually not too bad. So, and at no point do I ever go like, oh my gosh, what was me? I've been through enough in my life. Trust me, I'm tired. My thyroid is like hating me. I'm too fatigued to care what the situation is. So onward and upward, my sisters and brothers, that's where we go. Anyway, so I told you I was going to open this box for you, and that's what we're going to do. So far, I was really pleased with the House of Beauty shipping process. It took a few days to process my order, which always kind of bugs me a little bit because I've gotten used to like Amazon basically having little drones that like pick up everything, and it seems like they dispatch your order like the same day. They're like mad quick. So I'm used to that, but it probably took 2 or 3 days or so before I got an email saying that they had processed my order and was shipping it. But it actually got here once I got that email within like less than a week, which is pretty lightning fast coming from America. So I'm really, really pleased. And there are times when I can buy wigs from wig websites here in the UK and it'll take a week. and I'm only in a small country. I mean, we can drive from the bottom of the country up to Scotland in less time than it takes to drive from Phoenix to the Grand Canyon. So if that gives Americans any context. So sometimes, you know, it'll take a week or so for me to just get stuff that I order in the country. So this coming from Philadelphia in a couple days, once they actually processed the order and shipped it, I'm pretty impressed with that. Anyway, so I'm just peeling off the tape here, and I'll just chit chat to y'all while I'm, oh hi, somebody's watching. I wonder if you stopped watching. That's okay. I'm not that interesting. I understand. Yeah, I should have brought scissors with me. I tend to like to peel away at the tape and just kind of abuse the box while I'm going. Anyhow, hopefully everybody's doing good. I know I'm rambling on a bit here. But I'm getting the box open, I promise. So, in regards to the last Bobbi Boss Escara wig that I bought, I mentioned that I bought it at afrostyling.com. Here in the UK, they only had one Bobbi Boss Escara style, and that was Krista in the color Sandy Blonde, and someone keeps dropping off. Okay, so all 3 wigs are stacked up. I've got Delia, which I hope you can see. I've got Luella, which kind of reminds me of Misha a little bit, I think it's Misha by Renee of Paris. And I've got Selena, and this is an iced mocha. So, all pretty compact, all pretty light. I like the boxes. The last Bobbi Boss Escara wig that I got, it was a bit of a debacle because I wanted the blonde rooted shade that they were offering. They said a couple days after I ordered that it was out of stock, which is fine. And then there was some confusion on what they were doing or what they were sending, and then I got it and I was like, oh, okay, right. Anyhow, so that, I think I've already posted that video. I'm not sure. I won't spoil it if I have. I'm just going to do what I normally do when I'm putting on my wig accessories. So I have my wig grip, which will look a little bit manky because I use root spray when I want to blend my hair, which is not always a frequent occurrence. Hopefully I've got my wig grip the right way around, and I understand this is probably not the most flattering view of me live in the morning after my son's gone to school. As soon as the postman has dropped a parcel, I can totally dig it if this is like not the nicest thing you've seen first thing in the morning. Okay, so these wig grips though, by the way, I got a pack of 3 of these wig grips on Amazon. I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but they were less than the cost of 1 wig grip with most companies. And this thing is the most awesome wig grip ever. It's comfortable. I was able to get it down to the smallest size and then trim off the excess, and my computer's rebooting itself for some reason. I was able to trim off the excess material to get this as small and as snug on my head as possible, because if you've watched my videos, you know that I have a small head. I don't look like I would have a small head because I'm nearly 6 foot tall. I'm 5'11", and right now I'm going through some thyroid drama, so I've got some extra weight and swelling on. Plus I've got some extra joint pain and stuff, so I'm probably a swollen mess right now. All kinds of puffy. So you would think that some of that would go to my head, but I don't have particularly thick hair, and it's still growing out, and I don't have a lot of head. I have a lot of other parts to my area, but I don't have a lot of head. So this is just a nylon cap. The lovely, I think it's Deb from Interpretive Option, she had a great tip suggesting that you wear a cap that matches your wig hair color. So if the wind blows, people aren't seeing cap. Oh man, if I could ever be that organized. Really, I just have a variety of caps that I order. These are kind of expensive caps. These ones I think are like 2 or 3 pounds each. But they do actually hold up really well. So in any case, I'm now taking my pressure clips here and I'm just putting them in the back. And what that does for me, because I have a small head and everything rolls off of it, those little pressure clips in the back here secure my hair to my grip and my wig cap, as well as giving something for my the nape to kind of hang on to a little bit. And so that's quite helpful. So the first one we have here is Selena in Iced Mocha. And this is going on for 12 minutes. I have a feeling this is going to be a long time. Hopefully y'all are sitting comfortably. So this is what the inside looks like. So we've got... Now my other wig that I purchased from Afro Styling, it was secured using these bobby pins on the inside, like some wigs tend to be. This one is not. Maybe it's an open box, and who knows. In any case, I do like the box design on these. I mean, I kind of compared it to some of the nicer brands that have, you know, nice boxes. Sounds weird, but you know, I mean, it's somewhere in between. So anyways, the style on this Bobbi Boss wig is B200 and it's Ice Mocha. I won't bother reading the details because I've read them in the other video with Krista. This one has a slightly different looking tag. Fresh and light with air, Escara Selina. So this looks quite cute. So that's what Selena's supposed to look like. And here's her tag. Just to give you an idea of the cap construction, this is a classic cap. And my kitten is trying to climb the bookshelf. Scooter! My kitten's climbing the bookshelf and there's little I can do to stop her. I think she's gonna just fall over. Just let go. There she goes. She just let go. Anyways, this is a classic cap. So you have a closed cap here at the front, open wefted back and sides. You have your tags here. I guess you could call this an extended nape, because really most wigs that I have the same sort of nape. But anyhow, you've got a very soft felted bit right here. And I'm not feeling a lot in the way of permatease on this. If you look at the style here, hopefully you can see that. What does it remind me of? Maybe it reminds me a bit of Reese, potentially, Rene Paris. Anyways, when I hold it up, I can definitely see through the top of the cap. Now obviously you wouldn't if you were just looking down on someone's head, but because there's no head in here, I can actually see right through here. And I feel almost nothing in the way of permatease. Now the goal of this line is to be light, to have sort of lighter wefts. And although, while I was reading about the line online, when I was reading about this this product line online, it sounded like it had permatease in it, and I was actually excited to find a unit like this with permatease. But it really doesn't have much in the way of permatease. Anyway, so I'm putting my hook and eye adjusters here kind of tight because I do have a small head, and then this is about to get awkward and weird because I'm gonna chuck this on my head with the tag on and all that. So anyhow, best of luck. And again, I think I showed in the Krista video how I put my wig on. Hopefully you can see me properly. I think I showed you how I put my wig on, but I'll show you again. Just kind of dip my head down, and I'm gonna put this lovely felted bit right about here, and then I'm gonna adjust from there. There are wires in the ear tabs. So there are ear tabs, there is wire in them, not the most substantial, not too dissimilar to hairdo wigs, I would say. In any case, wow, you can really see right through this. The wefts are really super thin. Okay. So I'm just going to pull the nape down, and I'm going to take the front here and set that right on top of my hairline, and take these ear tabs and adjust them. And holy crazy town, Batman. Okay, so I've got my wig brush. Now, if you watched, I think it was my spicy video on my Jean Renault Spicy. This is a Trendco wig brush. It's not branded. It doesn't say Trendco or anything on it, but I do get them from Trendco. It has these nice protected bristles here, which is what is typically recommended for brushing your synthetic hair. Although I've seen people use tangle teasers and use all kinds of different brushes. Now I can tell you the Krista wig in the same line by Bobbi Boss has sort of like what's a bit like a mono part, or like a PM, a partial mono part. This has none. This is a complete classic cap on the more snug setting. This actually fits my head perfect. It feels great. It's not baggy in the crown on me, and I have a probably petite average head, and this actually fits very comfortably. And it's actually a cute style. Like, I didn't, after I checked out the Krista and realized I wasn't too crazy on the partial mono, or the similar to a partial mono part on it. I wasn't crazy about it, and that was like enormous on my head, hence why I'm giving it to a friend. And this, on the other hand, it actually, you know what, I didn't lie about the permatease, but the permatease actually does feel like there's some permatease back here. So this is going to give you a little bit of lift. I like this color, chocolate mocha. I think this is like a nice mum wig. And before you get offended by that comment, I know that I do not wear long hair when I'm doing things like the school run or doing errands or doing stuff with my son, and that is purely because I don't want to get friction. I don't want the hair to get matted and tangle, and I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in my face while I'm trying to be a mom. So I tend to go for shorter styles that have a bit of fluff and something to them. And this is perfectly comfortable on my perimeter here. It feels snug on the hook and eye setting that I used. It's got a little bit of permatease here in the back. It is quite light. See if I can do sort of anything else with it. I always tend to part my hair from left to right, because this is where I tend to lose hair when I go through a shedding cycle. So it might thin in the front, and then I usually get a bald patch right here. So ever since I was about 21, I've been parting my hair from left to right instead of right to left. I don't know. I think I'm just conditioned, really, to like it better from left to right. So the coverage on the sides here for me is actually not that bad. So I'm actually really pleasant. Let's try that again. I'm really pleasantly surprised by this. So anyways, I'm going to stop this particular video because we're going on for 20 minutes. So if you have been interested in seeing Selena by Bobbi Boss and the Escara collection, then hopefully this has been useful to you. I'm going to do the other three all today on a Monday, because what the heck? So thank you for spending the last 20 minutes or so, give or take, watching me put this wig on. I always appreciate your time. I appreciate your kind comments. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.